Welcome to the AlphaLogix Tasica Forms Director HR Employee Workflow Demonstration. Tasica Forms Director by AlphaLogix is a human-centric workflow for business process automation. By extending standard workflow with robust and dynamic business logic, Tasica Forms Director streamlines business process, creating efficiency and improving communication between departments, customers, and business partners. Implementing the AlphaLogix business process automation solution can be done in 3 steps. Step 1. Moving your organization from paper-based forms and processes to electronic forms. IBM Lotus Forms offers a powerful electronic form authoring tool that can reduce cost, human data entry errors, and the effort needed to meet compliance regulations. Step 2. Add logic-based workflow using Tasica Forms Director to route electronic forms and the data within the electronic forms. Tasica Forms Director completes the electronic form solution by adding logic-based routing ability. Step 3. Using this solution can help create end-to-end business process for any operation in your organization. This powerful solution can be applied to a variety of applications within any industry. One way in which a business can use this solution is for an internal HR employee account management system. Employee information, reviews, benefits, expenses, and schedules can be tracked and updated throughout the course of their employment. Let's see one way in which this process can be managed using Tasica Forms Director and IBM Lotus Forms. This demonstration will highlight HR onboarding for a new hire, both web-based or portal. Today we will be utilizing WebSphere Portal. We will begin by logging in as the Human Resource Manager, Lauren Beeler. We will go to the Human Resource section of the portal. We will click on the New Hire demo. We have to make a decision on what action to take. Today we are hiring a new employee, so we will select Employee. Based on that decision, the new hire form is launched. Note the yellow fields. These are required fields. The form will not be processed until those fields are completed. The new employee is Gary Magno. The department drop-down menu is pulled from a SQL database. Another feature on this Lotus form is the calendar option for selecting the start date. By hitting the Submit button, the form is concurrently routed to 2 different people, the LDAP Administrator and Operations Manager. Both people need to complete their action item for the workflow to continue to the next step. We will now log out as the HR Manager and log in as the LDAP Administrator, Keith Valoria. When Keith logs into his Forms Director portlet, he is notified of his required action item to set Gary Magno up in the LDAP directory. Gary's first and last name have been merged and pre-populated onto the LDAP form. Because of the urgency, it has been requested that Keith complete his task within 2 days. If he does not perform the task, his manager Lauren will be notified. Keith completes the required fields including email, username, and password, and hits Submit. His action item is now completed. We will log off as Keith and log in as the Operations Manager, Martin Powell. Now Martin is notified of his action item to set up an office for a new employee. Once again, this form is pre-populated with data from the original form the HR Manager completed, as well as pre-population pulled from a database based on the department information filled out by Lauren in a previous workflow step. The telephone extension is entered, and now Martin's action item is completed, and the line item will be removed from his action item list. We will log off as Martin. Now that both concurrent actions have been completed, Lauren, the HR Manager, is notified that she must now review the new hire form in her action item list. The Lotus form has pre-populated all the data from Keith and Martin's forms. Additional attachments can be included and now sent to the new employee, Gary. The HR Manager's action item is now completed. The item is removed from her list, and we will log out. We will now log in as Gary Magno, the new employee. Within his Forms Director portlet, he finds 3 action items from Lauren Beeler: an employee contract, W-4 form, and general information. We will first click on the employee contract. The form has been pre-populated with his specific information and requires a digital signature which can be set at various levels of security. We will accept the signature and select Submit. The other forms must be completed to close out the original workflow that Lauren began. Once Gary submits his forms, the original task is completed. We will now show the workflow just demonstrated using Forms Director. Using this point-and-click interface, users can easily create steps within a workflow or make edits to existing workflows. To create a new step, simply right-click within the workflow screen, name the step, and click Finish. Once created, the user can add business logic to route the step and attach the appropriate Lotus form. Again, this demonstration featured an HR onboarding process, but users can build or modify any human-centric workflow with absolutely no programming. Thank you for your interest in Tasica Forms Director and IBM Lotus Forms. If you have any further questions regarding AlphaLogic's Tasica Forms Director, IBM Lotus Forms, or AlphaLogic services, please contact an AlphaLogic's representative. Thank you.